Hey everybody, and welcome back. So today is prompt 11 of my Let's Draw 30 prompts. This one is Sweet Tooth, and this one took me a minute just because I knew what I wanted to draw, but I didn't know who I wanted to draw. I had already in mind the cute dress with like strawberries and cream kind of motif, but I didn't know who should be wearing it. Like, should it be one of my OCs or should it be fan art? But then still, rummaging my brain for who should it be. And eventually I settled on 02 because she has a major sweet tooth. So I think she'd totally love to be wearing this. She's from Darling in the Franxx, and that anime is definitely interesting. It takes a minute to get past a few things because you're just like, why? But it's definitely a beautiful storyline underneath it all. And definitely the cutest romance ever. But anyways, so I wanted to start using my Ohuhus more. So I used my Ohuhu water-based brush markers. These was their only like brush tips available. They didn't have any in alcohol, but now they're coming out with their own standard Ohuhu brush marker with alcohol based instead, but this one still has the cutest little case ever, and now I'm on the fence because I have some regular Ohuhus and I'm like, but I want the brush nib, so definitely gonna be figuring that out. Struggling with that. Anyways, I used my Micron to do the line art. I definitely need some practice. I will definitely start working on trying to get better at tracing. I have this old school tracing light board I've had forever. I still use, and I still mess up at getting the little small details because I'll forget, or you're just like, man, I gotta get this line right, and then you forget she's wearing a bracelet, and then you're just like anyways, I definitely had fun keeping it simple because since I haven't really used these markers much, just here and there, definitely was a good call to go for the watercolor paper instead. Since they're water-based, I didn't have to worry about the paper not being able to hold all the water from the markers, and it was pretty simple. It didn't take too long to dry, so it didn't take too long to add more layers to it, but the paper still held onto the water a little long enough so that I got more smoother blends. You don't really see much streaking, which is very important when it comes to markers, that you have as little streaking as possible so you can make it as smooth as possible. I really love that the watercolor paper handled that so well because I've used them on mixed media paper and marker paper. Definitely don't recommend marker paper for markers, just because it can be hard to layer with marker paper because it kind of has this coating on it and it keeps it from bleeding through to the other side, but it also makes it harder to build layers and it doesn't hold as much since it has that coating on it. So watercolor paper for water-based markers definitely works out pretty well. And the only thing was that as you can see, I've tried putting stickers on these. They don't have any numbers or labels on them, so it can be pretty hard to remember which one's which color. But I definitely need to get new stickers because they're definitely falling off. Anyways, it was really fun using markers for the first time in a while, and I hope I can, keep using these. I definitely want to keep trying to use these. I've been doing watercolor for the past couple pieces because, the whole point of these prompts was for me to get back into traditional art because I've shown improvement in my digital art, but not my traditional art, just because I haven't been using it as much. So definitely love these markers. They definitely work best with watercolor paper. Nothing like too serious. I just have some cold press that I use, and very small at that, just because I'm not really good at larger pieces, and I don't have room for larger pieces, and I find that for markers, the larger you get, the more difficult it can be to prevent streaking. So for me, as a noob, I'm definitely starting off smaller just because that's where I'm most comfortable. And I definitely want to go outside my comfort zone, but I want to gently push myself out of it. And I definitely need practice with these markers, definitely like 20 times. Because I kind of got here and there out of the lines, but hey, no biggie. The whole point of this is for me to learn and to get used to these. I later on try using acrylic paint to do the yellow on her corset for the strawberry seeds and on her shoes. Maybe next time I'll go with gouache, because I was like, I'll use acrylic. It should work. Nope, not opaque enough. Not opaque enough. But, you know, that's what this is for, you know, crossing mediums and seeing what works best on top of what. So definitely next time go with the gouache, because this is watercolor paper. Probably should have hinted that gouache may be the better option for all of this. But I hope you guys love this, and I hope you guys are following along with your own Draw 30 prompts. It's definitely very rule-free. You know, take as much time as you want with each prompt and take it as it is, and you can draw, you can write, do whatever medium suits you. For me, I'm doing traditional just because I want to work on my traditional skills. But you can do digital, you can do whatever you guys feel like. And don't forget to hashtag. Let's draw 30 prompts. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you soon. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye!